Thank God I found OBaeBae. Hi everyone, you're welcome to my beautiful channel. Woo! As you all know, they call me OBaeBae. This is where I add value to your relationship and nothing other than value. Disclaimer: OBaeBae should not be held liable of whatever goes wrong in your relationship, because all that I'm here for is to add value. Woo, woo, woo. I think I should, zoom out a little bit, guys. Just hold on. Yes. Okay, I think it's better off now. Okay, one more time, guys. Just hold on right there. Okay, perfect. So guys, how are you guys doing everywhere, all around the world? Thank you once again for being a great fan of mine. So guys, I'm excited to introduce the topic today. And the topic today is something that has been so alarming, especially amongst the men, and I don't know why. Yes, but it affects the women and the men, but it has been a major issue and a challenge to men. Okay, so the reason I'm treating this topic is also because of you guys know what you know me for. Whatever adds value to your relationship, whatever makes you healthy, whatever makes you perform as a man to keep your woman forever, then that's important for me. And a lot of people have complained that pile, which is hemorrhoids, it has really affected a lot of them in their performance and in their self-esteem, health-wise, and a lot of things. So my topic today is symptoms of pile. I remain your love doctor. That's what they call me whenever you want to rely on somebody. When it has to do with intimacy, you can call me OBaeBae. Let me repeat, I don't know if I've said my disclaimer, but I have to say this again. Disclaimer: OBaeBae should not be held liable of whatever goes wrong in your relationship, because all that I'm here for is to add value. So always set your environment right. Okay, make sure you're in the right frame of mind, and even all the time, not only during intercourse. So the topic again is symptoms of pile. A lot of people don't understand when they have pile until it gets very, very bad. Now there are two types, or two ways that pile surfaces in your body. One is external and one is internal. Obviously the external develops under under the skin of your anus. Is it anus? Anus? Yes. Anyway, it develops under the skin around your anus. It is, some varicose vein, some things that have not, that have been giving you symptoms, maybe through, you've pushed too much. It actually happens to some people during pregnancy, some people during, anal intercourse. Oh, be careful. Anal, oral, you know what I mean. So when you do that, you are risking yourself also to probably pile, so you have to be very careful. All right, so now that particular growth comes out, the outside part of your anus, and it begins to grow so big. I wish I had my phone here. It's quite horrible to look at. It is really, really terrible. It begins to grow so bad. There are 4 stages, so you have to be careful. The moment it has grown out and you're seeing it big outside your then it is terrible. You might need to shrink it with herbs, or you go for surgery. But in most cases, if they do surgery, it may not clear it all out. So it's better to shrink it so that you don't go through the stress and then you still have, the symptoms of hemorrhoids or pile. Now, what are, the symptoms of the external? Obviously, you're going to be itching, you're going to be having irritation around that anus, you're going to be having a very painful defecation. When you're defecating, you're going to be seeing bleeding or blood in your defecation, and also around there, that when you wipe, you're going to see blood around there. It's really terrible. And then you're also going to have swelling around your your anus, right? So it is not a nice one at all. It is nerve-wracking, guys. Now for me, the second part is the internal. I would have talked about the internal first, because you have to have it from inside before it grows out. When you don't pay attention to it, then it begins to progress, to the external part of your body. But I wanted to explain the external first, because a lot of people wait until they see that symptom, like, whoa, I have a problem. So if you have been watching this and you're already noticing that you're seeing those things around there, then there is a problem. And you notice all the symptoms that I gave you now, it is terrible. Now the internal part is, it occurs in the lower rectum. It occurs inside your rectum, the lower rectum, and the symptoms obviously are like the severe pain. You begin to have severe pain, you begin to have swelling from the inside, you begin to feel inflamed or inflammation the moment you want to have a defecation. It is a terrible, painful one. You'll be feeling that. It is really, really hard for people who are experiencing hemorrhoids or PERI, name it. Now, there is a particular symptom that makes people, makes people feel like, oh, this has no cure. Now there is a hard lump that is growing, near your anus, and that is the one that grows out to the external. This particular video is more educative because it is health, and you need to know the symptoms, you need to know the causes, you need to know the things that you begin to have so that you can be able to treat it. So now let me go straight to about the solution, guys. Now you could see from my thumbnail that I have been started to talk to you about a solution. I've been talking about PAL in my previous video. I've talked about PAL because a lot of people have been asking me, baby, do you have something for PAL? Just like people ask me, do you have something for to bring down your high sugar level, or do you have something to bring down your blood pressure? These are things that if you don't take care of them, they are the ones that make you perform poorly and actually deteriorate your health, and suddenly you notice you used to be like this and suddenly you cannot perform anymore. So if you can begin to watch these symptoms and begin to work on them before it gets terrible, then the earlier the better for you. Look no further right now and contact me at OBaeBaeHerbs.com. You might not see the pile because it's customized. You might not see it there, but obviously you can reach out to me from there. Talk to OBaeBae is there, or you go straight to my email OBaeBaeHerbs@gmail.com, or you go to my Instagram and do OBaeBaeCares or at OBaeBaeHerbs. Now, the solution for hemorrhoids, is number one, you need to take lots of fiber. In the first place, what are the causes of hemorrhoids? You're taking low fiber, you have too much sugar in you, you have too much carbohydrate, you are not eating a healthy diet, you're not having a balanced diet, you are stressed and fatigued, a lot of things may cause it, and I advise you, let's just move on to a great solution, right? So now, what is the solution? Obviously the solution would be that you begin to eat a lot of fiber, you begin to balance your diet, take a lot of vegetables. Like I always say, you have to eat healthy, so if you want to correct your PAL or you want to correct hemorrhoids, then you need to start changing your diet. Obviously you need to treat it with herbs, because now you are already having hemorrhoids. You don't expect that the diet is just going to fix it. You need to use herbs. If you allow it to deteriorate to the first, to the second, to the third stage, to the fourth stage, that is the most terrible stage, you are going for surgery. But a lot of people have discovered herbs, that herbs actually shrinks this extra skin that comes out of you. No matter how big it is, no matter how terrible it is, herbs can shrink it. Nature. It is just finding the right herbs, and those are the combination that I have here, guys. So I'm going to be showing you guys further the already processed made product, the finished product of this, and you're going to be able to order it. You can start ordering now, whichever the country you may be. Trust me, you're going to get this product. Now let me give you the last but not the least solution. Take a lot of herbal tea, take Greek tea, take matcha tea, take these things and accompany it with your PAL hemorrhoids herbs that I want to sell to you, or just begin to take teas to flush your system, to take away sugar, to take away a lot of things that are causing, the hemorrhoids in the first place. So guys, I look forward to making sure that you have a great health in this new year, and I wish you the very best of luck. And please, if you have PAL, fix it right now. Don't waste your time any longer, because the more you take time, the worse you become. So Till I come your way again next time, do not forget to visit me at OBaeBaeHerbs.com, or you go to my Instagram handle at OBaeBaeHerbs to chat me for a solution for your herbal remedy for hemorrhoids or pile, whether it's external or internal, or the first stage or to the fourth stage of hemorrhoids. So guys, I want to see you again next time. I love you. Please take care of yourself and each other. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Bye guys. Thank God I found, oh baby.